What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. Shit. Prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live on this wonderful morning, Monday morning. Take a few minutes to give folks an opportunity to know that the live is active and we're on point this morning, coming to you to talk about a few things, push out some public service announcements, and give you some updates on what we have coming down the pipeline here with the camp. First, let me start off by saying I am truly blessed and I thank my creator, the grand architect of the universe, for giving me an opportunity to wake myself up this morning or to get up this morning and pursue, to get on the hunt, to be active. Um, some of my counterparts and friends and business partners around the globe may not have actually had that opportunity. So, with some of the things that are coming up, I want you guys to be fully aware, of everything that's going on. Um, let's see if anyone's chiming in or asking any questions, because I'm not going to be here for long. I'm not going to be here for long. Also, um, keep in mind, keep in mind, every Sunday, um, unless told otherwise, every Sunday, I need you to link in with my brother Fred Cook, OG Freaker the Pimp, with Culture Connections. Every Sunday, he streams every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Culture Connections with Mr. Fred Cook, and he's bringing um, a wide variety of resources and information to the table for individuals that are wanting to listen to the debate topics and things that um, he's bringing up. You know, some of the events that he is attending and giving you an opportunity to participate. His last Culture Connections, he was down at the Hub City Classic, and that was a great opportunity to hear his interview and conversation with D Trill and other individuals. So it's an awesome broadcast. It's an awesome opportunity to find out about relevant things going on in Mississippi, whether it be debate topics, political, you name it. Fred is touching all topics. He's not leaving anything off the table. So definitely, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to Fred Cook, OG Freaker the Pimp, Culture Connections, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays. If you want to get linked up with him to talk with him about different topics as it relates to Mississippi, the industry, and things that are affecting you in your area, give him a call. I'm sure that he'd be more than happy to field the information and see if it'd be topic worthy to actually be presented on this show. So that's Culture Connections with Mr. Fred Cook, aka OG Freaky the Pimp. Um, Sundays, Culture Connections, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you lock in with my man. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure that everything's good to go. Put the microphone on. Good. Sitting there talking, might not be hearing any sound. I'll make sure you guys are hearing me on this Monday morning. It's rare that you see me live with you guys this early, but um, got an opportunity to sit down and talk with um, comedian Jarrell Braswell, and we are in the midst of locking in a start date. We're going to run, I would say, 4 shows in a private location, um, and we're not pushing out more than 50 tickets this for each one of the shows. We might do 2 shows in an evening, but we're working on um, pulling together JB's comedy special. So we're working on the JB comedy special, um, and we want it to be very intimate. We want it to be um, special invite only. Tickets are going to go on sale here soon, so you better grab your tickets because, like I said, there's only going to be 40 to 50 people that are going to be allowed in the room. That is going to be a part of our um, intimate audience to participate in Jarrell shooting his special. A lot of times, folks think that you have to be on the big stage. You have to be, in an arena and things of that nature. And yes, that helps. But when you have your own facilities to orchestrate and produce something great, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that opportunity or the opportunity to utilize what we have in house. We're going to transform one of our own facilities into um, a stage setting where JB can come in, work out in front of 30, 40, 50 people, and we do tight pan shots of everything that's going on. We give him all of the bells and whistles of a great production, and we're going to sit there and push this out through our own platforms to showcase just how awesome Jarrell Braswell is on this comedy scene. So Jarrell and I actually he just left the house yesterday. He came into town. He was down in Socia at an event, a birthday party, comedy showcase, and he performed there as well. So in the midst of us going over how we're going to actually make some things happen um, on the production side of it, we're going to start working on JB's special. And so what the special encompasses is um, JB performing, knocking it out, fine tuning his jokes. We're going to give him um, a series of, of showcase opportunity to fine tune everything, and then as we go through this transformation period to produce the work. That means every time we come in house, we're filming everything, every showcase, everybody that's in house, meet and greet, the whole 9 yard, merch sales. We're going to walk you through the whole process of having that intimate situation, inviting 30, 40, 50 people out to have a great time with us, free food, free drinks, um, merchandise, for sale, JB comedy merchandise for sure. Everything that's surrounding is going to have something to do with JB and his push to getting his special completed. And then once we compile the special and we have this thing looking stellar, looking perfect, looking like a movie, Then we'll package this bad boy and push it out to the public over our own platforms, direct to consumer. And we're going to give you that 5 minutes of funding for the money. So we're going to walk you through the process of creating our own special, producing our own comedy special, and disseminating it to the public and showing you how you can do this with distribution, mass marketing and promotion, branding a particular idea, and giving it to the public, and at the same time, giving JB an opportunity to show the world just how special he is as a comedian. Not only will this help him with promoting himself and pushing himself out to the masses and to the world, it'll give folks an opportunity to see that JB has um, um, many hours of stand up comedy on stage, giving it to you raw and real. Um, and You'll see that he's been working in conjunction with Bubba Dub and been on the road doing that for quite some time now. And we're getting to the point to whereas we need to show all of the different dimensions and the diversified hustle of JB comedy, Jay Braswell. And of course, like I said, when you have in-house talent, when you have people that can be a part of what it is that you envision, and you sit there and you talk it out and you work it out, and you put forth the best effort to making it happen, then of course something special and something dynamic always comes out of those situations. So be on the lookout, be ready, and I'm telling you this um, um, firsthand, whether you're here or not, whether you're participating in the events or not. When you see what's going on, Zah, is that Zah? What's going on, Zah Lorraine? I'm gonna stop talking right quick because I'm glad Zah's online. Um, Old Brokeback Mountain over there. It's my sister. Prayers go out to her family, because she was in a horrible accident the other day. I don't have her cash app. I do not have her cash app. I wish I did have her cash app, but she lost her car. She damn near lost her life. Her kids almost um, 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 we're in a fatal situation with her with this whole thing. But when I saw that she was okay, she just had a neck brace on. She got some bumps and bruises. The kids walked away from it unscathed. Um, I was one of the happiest people on the planet because Zah is a special young lady. She's over in the Dallas Fort Worth area, the DFW, and she's got some awesome music, that's hitting the scene. So if in fact you would take your time, go check out Zah Lorraine, ZALORAINE on IG with the underscore under the ZA underscore LORRAINE, Zah Lorraine. Check out Zah. Music streaming on all platforms. But I'm saying this because tap in with her. Her family is in need. She can't work. She can't get out and do what she needs to do because of her neck situation. Um, and it's kind of tasking right now for her family. I'm not begging. She's not begging. She did not ask me to ask you guys for anything, and she hasn't asked anyone for anything. But when you're working and you have kids, and what you're doing on a regular and consistent basis stops because of an accident and you have no control over it, then in some situations, based on need, you have to ask your friends and your affiliates to support a situation. And I don't care how you support the situation, whether you buy her merch, whether you buy her music, or you shoot her a cash up, 10, 15, $20. It doesn't make a difference. Enough of us sit there collectively wanting to help and assist the situation will definitely put her into a positive light with being able to um, take care of her kids, feeding them, taking care of bills, the whole 9 yards. I don't like seeing people in destitute or bad situations, and she always has a smile on her face, so you'll never know what she's going through. Like the immediate situation, you'll never know what she's going through because she's not going to bring that to the public. She's a professional that way. But me, on the other hand, I have no problem with asking people who just watch content, who just look at you and smile and press a like button. All that. Man, fuck that. If you have it and find it in your heart to assist, um, hit my sister up. ZA_LORRAINE, Zalarain. Um, and show us some love, man. Show us some love. I'm gonna come back on this thing and find a cash app, and I'm gonna shoot you guys her cash app information as well, so that you could possibly help out the situation if you find it in your heart to do so. Much love and prayers go out to my sister Zalarain. Back to what we were talking about with with my brother Jarrell Braswell and shooting his comedy special. We're going to be hitting it hard and heavy. Like I said, 40 to 50 people are going to be allowed in the room because we're filming. You know, it can't be a club situation because I want it to be tight. I want it to be intimate. I want the room to feel what's going on and the greatness that we're actually going to create in producing JB's special here in house at one of our studio locations. So when we drop those tickets, like I was about to say, I don't care if you're here or not, buy a ticket, support the effort. You know what I'm saying? At best, we're going to push them for probably $25, $30. You're going to get your free food, free drink if you come to the event. And there's a possibility, just based on the situation, and we're doing it in house, we may even broadcast it live. So if I do broadcast it live, then you're not going to be able to see it live like you're seeing this live for free. It'll be a pay-per-view type of a situation, to whereas you'd have to buy the live stream and actually watch it that way. So those options are there. I really don't want to do that because I don't want it to go out to the public like that, because I want to be able to produce what we're going to produce, fine tune it, edit it, do everything that we have to do to make this thing look like a major movie or a major um, comedic um, um, film project that we're working on, and give it to the people the way that we need to, through our platforms, of course, through our websites, through all of our outlets. But there again, once we produce it and push it out there, we'll give you that 5 minutes of funny man, boxed up, ready to go, digital format. We'll hit you over the head for the hot $20 for the completed product. People are like, man, I can watch Netflix, watch it for free. Well, I guess what? I ain't shopping it to Netflix. I'm not even shopping it to Tubi. We're presenting this over our own platforms, and the reason why we're going to do this is because we're going directly to the consumer. We want our people to buy into what it is that we're wanting to present to you, and we're going to continually do this with what it is that we're producing here with Freer Records, Gems IT, the Boss Talk family, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101, Prime Time, the Freeway family, Freer Ricky Ross, all of my affiliates that are attached with that, from Rick himself to Echo, Tiffany Gaines, Myosha Nightingale, my whole extended family when it comes to this whole situation within the industry. So yes, indeed. Let me see. Sarai, what's going on, sister? What's going on, Sarai? I think I heard y'all were at the comedy show. You and Tolu and you guys went out to the comedy show. Good to see you, my sister. Good to see you. Let's see. Back to what it is. Keep in mind, like I said, once we drop the link, don't be scared to hit that pay button. Give us a couple dollars so we can keep this thing pushing. But that is coming down the pipeline soon. We're going to drop those dates for our comedy special that we will begin filming. I'm under the impression that we're going to do at least 4 to 5 shows, 4 to 5 shows, fine tune um, the project, and then take all of those elements and put them into our final showcase so that everything that triggered people in the audience. You see, that's why I just want 30 to 40 people in the audience, because I want to know the triggers. Diverse crowd, different people coming in to have a good time, but I need to know what's going to actually make you laugh, what doesn't make you laugh, and we're going to take all of the hot shit and put it into that final viewing, that final filming, and then edit that thing out and push it to the public. And I can assure you, it's going to be an awesome project. What's going on, brother Terry Allred? I see you in the building, North Carolina, in the space. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Hey, man, thank you for linking me with um, Dia Moore, Carolina. Dia Moore, Carolina. It was a great interview that I had with the sister the other day. Terry, you my man, appreciate that for linking me with some of the greatest talk conversations that I could ever think about. Some of the people that you've actually linked me up with, from Azo Capone to Passport Scoop, um, Original Juice Crew, Greg Commander. Think about that, man. Dia Moore, Carolina, and of course yourself, and there's some others too, but those are some of the ones that stand out that I know that have been just outstanding conversation and talk topic pieces with us in our start with, of course, our podcasting situation. Y'all know that I'm not a podcaster. I'm not even a motherfucker that like being on camera, but when you have to start pushing your information out to the people, because the way that it's being presented through other individuals isn't isn't touching or hitting on all cylinders like you want it to. Well, then you have to start doing some shit yourself. And it has nothing to do with my visual aesthetic, because I am the best looking motherfucker on the planet, hands down. We're not even talking about that. What I am making reference to is the fact that I'm a behind the scenes guy. I'm administration. I'm the guy that likes to get things done behind the scenes, from contract negotiations to music registration, making sure that you're protecting your assets and your intellectual properties, making sure that your estate planning and everything is done. Those are the things that I am. I enjoy doing. I enjoy the paperwork side of it. I enjoy learning. I enjoy meeting and greeting people and finding out what their inspiration and aspirations are, and try my best to assist. But when it comes to this side of it and having to push myself out to the world and have conversation with the world, I'm sitting in front of a camera right now. There's no one else in this studio. I'm here by my motherfucking self. Think about that. I got to be out of my goddamn mind to sit here in front of this goddamn camera and talk to nobody and think that I'm actually talking to somebody. That's some crazy shit. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Um, that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, I didn't rambled off on some other shit. Um, but let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Jay Braswell, we working real hard, real diligent on getting his comedic special underway. Um, we need your support, need your efforts, your energies, in the whole 9 yards. Oh, let me say this. I ran across a post, and now I'm just venting, so don't get me. No, no, no. I ran across a post today, and I may not have a large following when it comes to my social media fingerprint, when it comes to the number of people, so volume wise. But I've helped or assisted a lot of people escalate their social media numbers well beyond what they could imagine. But my point is this: although I don't have a lot of social media acumen when it comes to people or subscribers, or whatever the case may be, although on Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, we have over 71, almost close to 72,000 subscribers tapped in with us in our social media with Facebook, Snap, Flap, all that other shit. We're doing pretty good. But I have found out one thing: these motherfuckers are listening to what I'm saying. They're paying attention to what I'm saying. I'll be damned. Now, if you go back years ago, and I'm talking about years ago, and so don't ever think that your messaging isn't getting out to the people, whether they stole my information or stole the idea, whatever. I don't give a damn because I push it out there freely. I push the information out there. But when you take the information, fine tune it, and reuse it as though it's your own, like you've come up with this brilliant idea, I laugh because I know years ago I can give you pinpoint, accurate detail and information where I gave the success model for an artist to succeed with just 1,000 people, and having those same 1,000 people just paying you $100 over the course of a year. Now, someone may have changed it a little bit and said, "Hey, man, um, get your fans, 1,000 of your fans, to buy you a cup of coffee every month for $8. There you go, you're $100,000. Yeah, whatever." You can sit there and tweak the numbers however you want. That was still my motherfucking idea. And I know it works because I've implemented it with people. But years ago, but now I'm seeing that transformation, that talk topic come about because now people are realizing you're not trying to attack the masses. You're not trying to get everybody under the sun. You don't need millions of followers to actually carve out a career for yourself. All you need is 1,000. You really don't even need 1,000, but 1,000, and I use that earmark number, 1,000 will get you to $100,000 at $100 per. You can each one of those individuals to support you, and these are hardcore fans that love you, that want to hear your music, that want to rock with you. 1,000 at $100 over the course of a year or the course of a quarter, because you got 4 quarters. That's still $100,000 per year or $100,000 per quarter, which inevitably would turn into $400,000 per year. We're just talking about the small scale of 1,000 hardcore fans that believe in you, that want to see you succeed, your niche market, and you get them to support you with $100 a year, as little as $100 a year. That's $100,000. That was my idea. I saw someone talking about that. I'm not going to mention the individual's name, doesn't even make a difference. But when it comes to the specifics of how a success model is rolled out, and I heard it, I said, man, they stole my idea from almost 4, 5, 6 years ago. I mean, it's been a while in terms of how people approach the game. I got that information out there. I was in a white shirt, gold emblem on my shirt. Talked about that a long time ago. But it also gives me validation. It gives me although I don't need to get validation from any motherfucking body, because no one outside of my family, my wife, my sons, outside of those guys, I really don't take heed to what people say unless they're really in my circle of influence. You see, but when you're on this path and you're on this mission, you know that I work hard to put the right information in people's hands to assist them to win. And then you see it trickling out slowly but surely. It gives me it makes me feel good because it validates what I'm saying as sound information and advice that I push to young adults that are out here making an attempt to win in this industry. So outside of that, let me see. Outside of that, I think I didn't gave you the rundown on what it is that I want to give you the rundown on. Um, I've got to run to the city. Oh, keep in mind, April 23rd. April 23rd. I need y'all to jump on this social media stuff and give my wife a major shout out and a happy birthday. She will be turning 50, April 23rd. Ain't no big secret. Hell, I'm old as hell. I'm 54. So, like I said, we're going to be doing our celebrations and the whole 9 yards. You might not see me on the 23rd. I think that's the Wednesday. You might. I don't know. But it's coming up. So if you get an opportunity, you think about it, jump online for my inner circle and people who know who my wife is. Um, jump on her page, tell her happy birthday, big shout out from now all the way up. I mean, she's been celebrating for the whole month anyway. But April 23rd, make sure you get on there, tell my wife happy birthday, much love, big shout outs, hugs, kisses, and the whole 9 yards. Outside of that, I've given you my rundown. I want to talk to you about what we have coming up with Jarrell Braswell and us shooting his comedic special in one of our studio locations, 40 to 50 people max. And I might not even do that because we need the room tight. We need the room intimate. I need some tight shots. The lighting is going to be great. The room is going to be set up to whereas it's just going to look fantastic for him to get up and do his thing. We're going to have some fun. That's the most important part of it. Having some fun on our journey with this project. So that's coming down the pipeline soon. Our first showcase. Um, let me see. It's April, probably in May. We're probably going to do it after the first week of May, trying to get everything lined up, give ourselves about 2 weeks of promotions. But I'm not trying to promote to everyone. I'm only promoting to 20 to 40 people, 50 at the max, because of what we're trying to do and wanting to do to bring you guys an awesome production with Jarrell Braswell and his comedy special that we're working on. If you have any comedians that are interested in participating, let me know. If you know anybody that that can step up to the plate and be a part of what we're doing, let me know. And I'm telling you right now, before you even, oh man, what you paying, G? I ain't paying you shit. How about that one? As a talent, and you don't have a platform, you're not booking shows, you're not out here on a regular and consistent basis, you're not doing the damn thing, and I want to give you an opportunity to be a part of a comedic special. I ain't paying you a goddamn thing. We can make money on the back end. If you don't want to make money with me on the back end, and I'm producing and pushing and pulling together the camera crews, promotions, the locations, and the whole 9 yards, free food, free drinks. Yeah, if you're not going to sit here and help me make money, man, fuck you. How about that one? Don't try to come take money off my plate. Let's leave it right there. And that goes for anything that I do moving forward. If you're not in the situation where you're trying to help me make money, fuck you. Because I know that in every way, in every situation, that I've been out here trying to assist people to make money and very little return on the back end. So now that we're in a situation where we don't need people to support a situation to build something because it's already established, guess what? I'm only fucking with people that's really fucking with me. That's how I'm moving now. And if you don't like it, well, hey, I don't give a damn anyway because I probably don't even know you. Think about it like that. Um, Not to be crass, not to be ass, not to be belligerent or disrespectful. It's just that 2025, we don't have time to waste when there's so much opportunity that's out there and people are making excuses as to why they're not successful or why they're not getting their just due. Well, anybody gonna hand that shit to you? You better go get it. Um, and you know, you can't say that I didn't put it in your face before we got this thing kicked off because we've been running it for some time now. And you know, I definitely want you in it. I definitely want you to participate. And I'm talking about comedians that, want to get on and think they're doing. No, man. Y'all see how we disseminate information. Y'all see how we push propaganda. Y'all see how we actually take something and make it look fucking phenomenal. And we have great responses from everyone that we've been working with. And yeah, come on, have some fun with us. So we're gonna start pushing that information out there to you. I'm about to get off this thing because I need to run into town. Because y'all know I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. I live in the country, but I'm about to run to town. Go get some errands done. Grab a few groceries, and then come on back to the house. I'll come on back to the office and get some more work done. This is one of the days that I actually have some time off. We've already done a lot of our um, lawn care jobs, because y'all know I bush hog, I do lawn care service, I do pretty much everything construction. I contract my services out. So the fact that all of that's caught up, and I have a little opportunity to come this morning, because I'm never on this thing this early in the morning with you guys, but I'm here today because I want you to know what we have coming down the pipeline for my man Jarrell Braswell. It's coming quick. Let's see. So outside of that, let me check on this Facebook thing. What's up, Pat? Brother Pat Phillips down in Florida. Hey, make sure y'all tap in with my man Pat Phillips, man. He be going in on the president, man. Pat going. I saw Pat the other day. He damn near cussed him out, man. They gonna come get you, man. You better stop that shit. Talking about the president online, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to keep your personal affinities and feelings to yourself, because whether you realize it or not, these digital footprints that you push out there to the masses, they're screening them. I mean, you're being monitored. Everything that you do, everything that you say is being monitored. And I'm not telling you not to speak your mind. Hey, speak your mind. Say what you want. Do what you feel. But there's always consequences to the shit that you do and say. Um, and whether you're a supporter of the president or not, regardless, it's the highest seat in the land. And you can best believe the NSA, the CIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency, all of these different entities that monitor transmissions, the internet itself, which was the intranet at one time, is all government based. Everything about it is government based. So what makes you think that what you push out over these um, apps, or over this intranet, or this World Wide Web, isn't being monitored by the government? So keep that in mind when you say what you say. I'm not saying not to utilize your freedom of speech, because you can, but just keep in mind that a lot of times, a lot of things that you say and how you say may not necessarily um, um, be the right way to push out to the public, because it's going to be misinterpreted. What you say will be misinterpreted, and that may not be your stated intent based on what you say or how you say it. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Um, this is a game of life, right? This isn't chess. This isn't check. This is life. You only get one of them. Some people skate. Some people, you know, get out of situations. Some people, you know, miss death. But at the end of the day, you're going to die. But, be mindful of how you walk through this great life of yours, of ours, and be kind, be a humanitarian, be a philanthropist, be someone that is solutions based, that wants to find solutions to problems, as opposed to constantly fucking arguing and bickering, and you find all the negative in everything. Now, when it comes to business, yes, there are always ways that you work things out. There are pros and cons to everything. But when you are constantly in a negative light, that's one thing that I don't want around me. I can't have around me, because I have to have positive people and positive inspiration and positive energy around me at all times. This is what it is. Anyway, I've been rambling. I've been sitting here talking for probably about 30 minutes now. Yeah, 39 minutes. I shouldn't even been on here this long. Thank y'all for your time. Y'all know I love y'all. Without you guys tapping in, tuning in, paying attention, there would not, well, actually, there would be a show, but that means that y'all just wouldn't be paying attention. I wouldn't be paying attention. Um, but thank you for tuning in. Without you, um, you know, the show would go on, but it makes it so much better when you are a part of what we are doing. I don't have any corny, crass ass shit to tell you, because I'm not a I'm not a slick talker. I don't. It's either black or white with me. A lot of people will tell you that. I don't know how to be funny. I think I'm funny to myself. Ain't that the funniest shit in the world? When you crack yourself up, I love that. Because I find so much joy in life. Because I have so much to be happy about, and thankful for. From, like I said, my kids, um, Galen Jr. and Tolu, my wife. You know, of course, my family, my sisters, my extended family, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm not about to ramble on about that. I'm just giving you an example of why and how I move day to day. And I keep a smile on my face. A lot of people tell me, man, why you always mean much? I'm not mean. I'm actually happy as a motherfucker. It's just that when I meet people and I greet people, man, I ain't got time to be smiling at you. I don't even know you, first of all. And I don't have to meet everybody with a smile. Um, but I will meet you with a firm handshake and definitely give you my attention and my word is sound and solid. So keep that in mind because I don't have time to really play. Shit, fuck, I don't play the goddamn radio. But anyway, let me get off this thing and get to the city. Let me get to the city uh, to go do some ripping and running and get off this damn virtual box. Last but not least, let me give y'all a quick rundown before I get out of here. Make sure you tap in with my sister Zala Rain. Zala Rain, um, awesome artist out of the Dallas Fort Worth area. Make sure you tap in with Terry motherfucking Cherry. And this is all on the radar. This is a quick one for on the radar with artists that you need to be paying attention to. XO Music out of Dallas as well. Gilly Blue out of Meridian, Mississippi. Keith Wallace, Keith Wallace 305 out of Florida, but he's living in Atlanta present day. Um, who else we need to talk about? On the comedic side of it, comedians, that I've been working with real heavy. Of course, we've talking about the special with JB, Jarrell Braswell, and Tony G. Those are two comedians that I've been, investing a lot of time, effort, and energy into, in terms of seeing what they are putting down in their success and making that happen how they see it, their vision. So, who else is on the radar with me right now? I don't have many. Oh, keep this in mind, and I'm gonna give you another one too. I'm gonna give you another one. Um, you have options when you're posting your reels on IG to select different types of music to go along with the trending music that goes along with um your video, unless you have some audio like you're talking or whatever the case may be. You can have that. um you can link an audio clip from IG or TikTok, whatever the case may be. Keep this in mind. And this is me. This is my personal thing. I'm not an artist. I don't sing. I don't rap. I don't dance. I don't do any of that. But the artist that I deal with is who I tag my music with. I'm not about to tag my music with an artist that I'm not doing business with. So if you're hearing the same music coming through my profile, if you're hearing a Getty Blue, if you're hearing a Terry Cherry, if you're hearing a Zala Rain, if you're hearing an XO Music or a Keith Wallace, if you're hearing these artists on my feeds, you're like, oh man, G need to change his music, man. I hadn't heard that song already. Well, you're gonna keep hearing that motherfucker. Because these are people that I do business with, and these are people that um, um, I make money with. We're growing growing in this industry together. So I'm not knocking anyone else's music, but I'm not about to tag my reels or anything else with music that I know money is going or royalty is going to someone else, when I could tag my content with artists that I do business with. And I know that the royalties from those musics and those spins are going to go to that artist that I fuck with. So before you fix your mouth to ask me or to say, oh man, you know, man, I'm you playing the same old music, G. Why don't you tag with something else? No. Why don't you go get your own fucking page? Go do what the fuck you want to do on your shit. I'm doing what I know I need to do to help support the talent and the artists that I deal with on a regular, consistent basis. So don't try to tell me how to approach how I disseminate information across my social media platforms, because it's important to me, regardless of whether I do interviews with celebrities and all. That's cool. Different artists, that's cool. But if I'm not in a situation where we're making money together and I'm not trying to help you level up as an artist, why would I play your music on my platforms that's going to get you paid if I have artists and friends that have music that I can play within my reels and things of that nature to help get them paid? I feel good that way. And I'm not knocking anyone's music. I'm just saying that if you're an artist, and a lot of artists do this, they'll tag their reels with someone else's music as opposed to their own, because they're tired of hearing their own music. Well, you should be fucking sick and tired of hearing the music over and over and over and over and over again. That is the only way that it becomes a household fixture in someone's mind, because they're hearing it continually over and 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 get over. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way this shit works, man. That's the only way it works. They also used to seeing McDonald's commercials. It don't even process as though how many times you've seen a McDonald's commercial. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. When you hear that, it's like you know it. You see what's going on. You can see the French fries. You can see the Big Mac, the chicken McNuggets, the whole 9 yards. You see it, hear it. You even smell it. Make you want to go grab your burger. So if I take that same model and I push this out to the people, to where I'm going to goddamn force feed you this information on a regular and consistent basis, I'm going to use my platforms to force feed you this information, whether you like it or not. Because if you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. Because this is my broadcast network. A lot of people don't realize that. Your phone, your telephone is your television station, your own broadcast television network, whether you use it through IG, Facebook, Instagram. Well, I said that already. IG is the same shit. Snapchat, X, any of those platforms. But those are third-party platforms. You see, we do the same information. We push out and disseminate the same information on our own personal platforms. www.gemsit.org, www.freewayrecordsllc.com, freewayRickyRoss.com, freewaymillionairesclub.com. See, we have our own platforms that we disseminate and push information out, because third party could fall off one day. YouTube could shut down. Facebook could close. Twitter is now X. You see, so if you don't have ownership, then you'll never understand what I'm saying as it relates to pushing and disseminating your own content and your own information. And you deal with individuals that are within your circles that you know is going to affect directly. I personally don't know Eric B. and Rakim. Love Rakim's music, but I'm not going to sit there and tag him on any of my reels or whatever the case may be, music wise, any of his music, whether I like it or not. I'll listen to it on my own time. But when it comes to promoting and marketing the people that I'm pushing and the people that I do business with, you know, that's why you see my pages the way that they are. And let me close this thing out. Man, I'm steady just rambling and talking. Let me get on about this thing, man. Yeah. So keep in mind, we've got JB. We working the hustle. It's coming real soon. $20, $25 tickets. When I set it out there, I need everybody to buy a ticket. If you come and you want to participate, come on in. Even if you're not coming to participate, buy a ticket. Buy a ticket. Because a lot of you out there know that I buy tickets and I don't even come to the events because you're in different states. I will buy your tickets. I do. Just to show support of my friends. Now, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to go, so I ain't gonna buy the ticket. Man, fuck that. My nigga doing something. Let me support what he got going on. It's just that simple. And last but not least, I think I done gave it all to you. And don't think I'm getting on here just cussing everybody out. That ain't what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I just think that business relationships and relationships with people in business and even friends, it's supposed to be a two-way street. When I find out that it's not a two-way street, and you know you're working a one-way avenue to your success, and you're disregarding who's assisting you, it's easy for me to cut a motherfucker off and leave you right where you're standing. You become a ghost to me because now you're playing with my emotions. You're playing with my time. You think that you're playing the game to get over. There again, hey man, you know, you're gonna get there. I'm not saying that you're not. You get there eventually, but you're not gonna get there off of my back. You're not gonna get there off of my assistance. You're not gonna get there off of my word that, you know, when people, you know, behind closed doors ask me what I think about this particular artist or these people or this comedian, you know, because I get those calls. I get, you know, DJ coalitions, DJs. I get businesses. They call and they ask the question about people that I promote, that I do business with. And so, of course, I have to be able to give a report that's sound. And if there's some fuckery or some bullshit that's in the midst, shit, I don't even talk about you no more. So there again, you know, keeping it gully, keeping the street, keep it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Jalen Hurts say, keep the main thing the main thing. But we make this a habit of keeping it gully and keeping the street and keeping the shit real gangster, man. So holla at me. Y'all know it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Make sure you stay dangerous, beautiful people. You've been locked into another great episode of Primetime Pod. Major salute to our guest. And remember, ain't no time like prime time. This is your main man, Big G, with Industry Talk. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our network, Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness.
Primetime Pod. Make sure you check it out.
Wow, why the fuck you think he missing? He say now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.